It's that time again. Let's take a look at some classic monster masks. Hopefully I can help you decide if these are right for your collection. And you can really help me by subscribing to this channel. I have a lot more 2020 Trick or Treat Studios masks to review. Don't miss out on them. Now, when thinking of the most influential monsters in history, two juggernauts of horror come to mind. Wolfman and Dracula are legends whose story has been told through ancient times. They resurrected their tales in 1941 with The Wolfman and 1958's Hammer horror film Dracula. In Dracula, Christopher Lee horrified audiences with tearing the skin on his face in a scene. He was one of the early pioneers of horror acting. His portrayal of the blood-sucking immortal has helped spread the public's interest in vampires. Interestingly enough, another Dracula, Bela Lugosi, was in a famous horror movie, The Wolfman. The Wolfman himself is played by Lon Chaney Jr. The special effects in that movie were terrifying for the day. Lon Chaney's makeup took 5 to 6 hours to apply and 1 hour to remove. His dedication for this amazing classic monster is commendable to say the least. With the success of these movies, they built a cult following, which eventually led to masks of a generic Wolfman or Dracula being made. There are some great vintage masks made by Don Post Studios and others throughout the years. But this year, Trick or Treat Studios announced the expansion of their classic monsters. And 10 months later, I present The Wolfman. Right off the bat, I like how much hair is involved. It has absolutely great hair coverage. There's not a single bald spot. And again, this is the year of hair for Trick or Treat Studios. But the hair color is way off from the product picture. In the product picture, it has 2 different hair colors coming out of the mask. Either of those hair colors are not present in this production mask. So I guess I do feel a little lied to. I know they have a disclaimer saying paint and product colors may vary, but this is a huge difference in the color. Now, comparing it to what was the only colorized photo of Lon Chaney as the Wolfman that I could find, the production mask hair color matches a bit better actually. But the hair material is very different than what they used in the movie. So, I don't know. This mask is 80% hair, and if I'm not happy with the hair, that means I'm not happy with 80% of this mask. I see that they made the effort to blend the hairline that meets the face, but that technique was not shown in the production picture and does not add to the look of this mask. Okay, let's focus on the sculpt. This was sculpted by an individual named Jasper Anderson. I think all the major characteristics of the Wolfman's face are there. The dark brown nose, the pointed lower canines, but it does not have a close resemblance to the original Wolfman. In the product picture, the mask looks defined and intense, almost a snarling dog look. In this production mask, it looks like he's zoning out and mouth breathing. It's a shame because the production picture looks really cool. The mask that was sent has no shadowing on the creases or wrinkles of the face. That really makes it look smooth and buttery almost, and nobody's scared of a buttery Wolfman. The teeth's paint have very little detail on them. There are a few little brown spots at the bottom, but it really doesn't go with any effect on the mask. The eyes have the most detail on the mask, and that's not saying a whole lot. They should have extended the red to the eyelids slightly, like the production picture. And it is a small mask, a small head will fit, and it's your standard Trick or Treat Studios thickness. It sells for $70. That's about $10 up from the other new Universal Monster masks. And I'm sure you're thinking what I'm thinking. I am disappointed by this mask. I don't see one category where Trick or Treat Studios delivered. I am an easy date when it comes to masks. I normally have love for all kinds of crappy masks, but this one just let me down. The price is too high for what was delivered. But don't weep in frustration. I have another new Trick or Treat Studios mask that delivers. Welcome, Dracula, Prince of Darkness, to my mask wall. Now this is much better. What a perfect iconic pose that sculptor Russ Lurick has sculpted. He has done a lot of sculpts for Trick or Treat Studios, and I have been impressed by every one of them. First, let's talk about the hair. I know I am repeating myself, but as you can see, this is the year of hair for Trick or Treat Studios. Although the hair is not 100% matched to the product's picture, it looks pretty good. His pompadour is a little too high, but some good styling will help with that. They overdid it with the white in the hair, but it still works well with the mask, doesn't distract too much. Now Russ did a great job with this sculpt and matched the nose and the lower stacked teeth of Christopher Lee. I am very happy with this mouth. The blood on the lower teeth and tongue looks so good. It looks like he just pulled away from drinking someone's blood. Not sure why the upper teeth don't have a little more yellowing to them. They seem too white and bright, but hey, that's just me. Now, these eyes are haunting. They captured the bloodshot eyes pretty well, and the mask's eye color matches Christopher Lee's. The darkening around the eyes gives the sculpt some depth, and I really like that. Now, the eyebrows were too basic for me. They kind of look like how old ladies fill in their eyebrows, nice and broad and generic, just a big swoop. But from a distance, it's hard to tell. The production mask color is definitely lighter than the product picture. The whiteness adds to the Dracula effect, but when compared to the movie, it's far off from the real character. This will fit a smaller head as well. It's about a standard Trick or Treat Studios thickness, and it costs $60, and as you guys can guess, I think it is very well worth that price. I've held off buying a Dracula mask until I found the right one, and this mask is the right one for me. So in the end, one good mask and one bad mask. I don't hate the Wolfman, I'm just disappointed. It's like my parents used to say, we're not mad, we're just disappointed. I really hope this helps everyone decide if these masks are right for them. Click that subscribe button so that way you can see the next round of new 2020 Trick or Treat Studios masks I have for you. Please tell me what you think in the comments. I am a lover when it comes to masks, but I know people have higher standards than I do sometimes, and I love reading and responding to the comments. I learn so much from everyone. I'm going to end this video here today. See you guys next time, and never forget to follow your passion.